I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Dragons of Starfall. Tonight, we rejoin the heroes as they have just awoken from a restful night with the farmers at the small little, it's not even a village or a hamlet or a burg or anything like that. It's barely, uh, a whole family. It's like, you know, 10 to 12 people living on a couple of acres of farmland and just doing the best they can. And you guys saved them from what would for sure be a thin winter if they lost all of their crops to these dinotherium. And so driving them off, having Tusky come in and just floor that one. He like ran right into him, knocked him to the ground. And
And the triple crit. Don't
yeah.
forget the triple crit.
Oh yeah, the triple crit from Arn. That was crazy. Wait, was that Arn?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was Arn. He almost killed it in one shot. He drove his sword through its belly, eviscerating it. And so, you guys kicked some ass, but now you realize as you wake up in the morning, those bodies are still there. Weighing like, double digit tons, something in like the high 20s to low 30s, if I'm not mistaken.
What were to happen if we just let it rot there?
I figured the farmer would clean his mess.
There would be like 25 plus tons of rotting meat.
It'll attract predators too. It's carrion.
Well, our job was we didn't really have a job, but we cleared it out.
You do have a job. Darren
I don't know if I was hired for that.
Darren Gray Sky reminds you that you guys are fucking on a schedule.
Yeah, the freaking guide we're going with, we gotta just get going. Sorry guys, good luck with the Dinocerithium or whatever.
Can Electo dispose of the corpse somehow? Some kind of magic or fire?
Can we just light it on fire? Yeah, what the heck?
Well, there's a bunch of people here. They can dig a grave.
Yeah, when what push it into it like it weighs like everything.
From underneath, I fall into it and bury it with dirt.
They could just set it on fire.
On the crops though?
No, it died over by the house, and the other one ran off after me.
Right. There's only one there.
Yeah, one's right next to the house.
I look at the people and I say, well, we saved your farm, but we have to head off. We really are on a tight schedule. Harvest whatever you can, call everybody harvest it, and burn the rest.
chop that crap up.
Oh, okay. So
Sorry, we can't do anything about it.
Yeah,
So
call
we're-
the neighbors to help you. You can share the bones and marrow and whatever else you can get. They're tusks. The tusks must be worth something if it's got.
we're just supposed to like deal with this like 8 foot tall pile of elephant.
Yep.
I don't know what you expect us to do. I mean,
I don't know. Didn't you
Well,
have
we really.
a guy who was into eating things?
No. How do you know
Well,
about
no,
that?
we got a griffin for that now, so we're gonna have to take some of the meat. Other than that,
I'm assuming we did already. Can we add like some rations to our thing just for picking up meat? Because I assume we chopped off a few steaks, right? We had to.
I have some survival skill. I think.
I believe we used it for dinner last
Yeah, definitely. We ate it. It wasn't that good. Very gamey.
night. It would be super chewy.
It's a crappy meat
Yeah,
anyways.
all muscle.
I had elephant jerky once. It was horrifying.
Oof. You were chewing
But
for
these are
3 days.
like super angry elephants though, so they're probably pumped full of musky hormones too. They're like angry.
Gross. Gross.
That's what they are. They're angry elephants. They're not. They're like they're not peaceful. The ones we killed are not peaceful.
They were not.
No, they're worse than elephants.
They were very hungry.
They were worse than elephants, but they're also voracious. Exactly.
Yeah, they were very hungry, and they were like, "Eh, fuck these guys. We're gonna eat all their vegetables."
They're not polite. Very rude elephants.
Dinosaur elephants. Yeah. So sorry, man. We got to get going. Like right now. I look at my my gauntlet. There's no watch, but I look down at it and I say, "We really got to get going." Sorry.
Yeah, look up at the sun, lick my finger, hold it up.
Yeah, you quick set up a sundial and be like, we gotta get going.
Is it 3 o'clock? Jesus.
No, it's like 7 in the morning, 6:30.
Yeah, dude. Sun's coming up. We got to get going. Sorry.
I think calling your neighbors is the best idea.
I can't help but notice you're trying to walk away right now. Any chance you were gonna help me clean the shake stew out of my pool? All right, watch your back. It's from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, man.
Shake kills himself in this dude's pool, and the roommate walks away, and he's like, "Aren't you gonna help me?" He's like, "Okay, watch your back."
Dude, that show. I never liked it. It was too much for me. It was kind of a.
It is a bit much. But
It
if you can get past the bit much, it's genius.
It gives me anxiety watching it.
I bet there's some episodes that give me anxiety, and I actually like enjoy it. But yeah, no, it's a bit much. It is. No question there. But if you can get past that, it's actually pretty genius.
Yeah. Well, sorry, dude. I look at the guide and I just nod and I say, "We're ready to go. Let's get on the wagon and get out of here."
Have your elephant like drag it away or something, dude. Like, come on, you guys are assholes. You just kill this elephant and then just leave it to rot on my doorstep?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is accurate.
Sorry, dude. We killed it, man. We're not gonna do everything.
Thanks for
We're
doing
just gonna go.
business with Heroes Incorporated. Here's our card.
Yeah, refers to somebody else. You get $10 off your next visit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I tagged their house with
Your
an
next
elephant.
emergency.
Yeah, we don't do the cleanup. We're not those guys. Call somebody else.
You tagged her house with what?
The elephant logo. I've been painting.
Oh,
it.
that's right. You did make the elephant logo on there. Damn.
We're in the Adventurers Guild, not the Waste Management Guild, and we don't want to cross the picket lines like that.
Part of the Adventurers Guild oath, though, is that you will help as many people as possible along your journey. I mean,
we already helped.
it's more of what you'd call guidelines, really. It's not like rules. It's not like
laws.
It's not like they audit you or anything. Oh, we heard that you guys didn't clean up an elephant. That's like 3 points off. It's not like it goes like that.
Thank God, because I don't keep receipts.
but it's just like, it's kind of like, as a hero, I will, defend the innocent, like a knight's oath, but like a little more vague because it allows for, a lot of different viewpoints on what constitutes things, as long as at the end of the day it's agreed upon in general that you like did some good and tried to help people.
Hey, Electo, can you do anything to this freaking elephant so we could just get out of here? Can you light it on fire?
If you think lighting it on fire would work, I tried looking and I didn't see anything that would obviously make a big difference. I could shatter it and make it into many tiny pieces.
Just have it explode in chunks all over the place.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
And it's easier for them to move.
It would be
I don't know if
easier
they'll
to
see it that way.
And I just want to be clear as a DM to you guys as players that in no way, shape, or form must you clean up this mess. I was just telling you, like, in the world, like, the way the Adventurers Guild looks at things is like every opportunity to help someone is a part of your journey as an adventurer.
Yeah, so that makes sense. I'll try shattering it. We'll just see what happens, I guess.
Oh God, no! This is going to be such a mess. I'm going to go duck.
Yeah, no, Gary, I'm sorry, but no. That's a bad idea. He's gonna get pissed off.
She goes all Dragonborn on it and Fusrada, and just the corpse of the Dinotherium ruptures, and because it was sliced open so thoroughly by just the blood thinner, by Arn with his great sword. I mean, really, let's be honest, it's not that great, but
It's actually a longsword, by the way.
now he's got to talk about length. Like, you compensating for something? So anyway,
I didn't call it that.
so anyway, slicing the beast open with his longsword left it exposed, and when your shatter hits it, not only does it break apart its spine and legs and stuff like that, but it sends the intestines flying all over the cottages and people gathered around. But Electo's done this before and knew to stand close enough to where basically it's like it created this wall of pressure around him and everything exploded and on everybody else.
Nice.
I nod my head and say fertilizer and then turn to walk away.
The skull is now like, it's still got flesh on it, but like there's just a skull of the Dinotherium laying there.
And then I salute the farm guy, and we leave. We walk away.
Yep.
We're on the road again.
So Darren's like, good lord, that took you guys long enough. And you sent chunks flying so far. Look at this. It's on the fucking carriage. Like, you just made this wagon into a carriage, and now we got dinosaur elephant guts all over it.
Yeah, I think we're all a mess at this point.
Can Dragos just press the digitation us? I'm sure he could do it a few times.
I'm sure he could.
I'm happy to do that. Let's get on the road.
Oh, man. Good. I thought that was going to leave a smudge. Look at this.
Actually, I wanted to point out, because I know you guys have used the spell a lot. The spell is, I believe, an illusion spell. So you're not actually clean. You just so you're still as dirty as you've been all this time. It's just a spell
Okay,
that-
so as far as I've understood it, and now granted, this is leaning heavily upon my studies of it from 3.5 and not from 5th edition. So perhaps they did change the wording of it in 5th edition, but my understanding of prestidigitation was that it covered a whole lot of minor effects, and that though none of them could deal actual damage, that some of them were in fact real effects, such as lighting a candle or blowing it out with gusts of air. That you weren't creating the illusion of it, you were literally lighting it.
It's transmutation, it's not illusion.
And it does let you clean and do small like pickup stuff.
Right.
I totally agree. I actually ruled in my game when I DM'd that it worked the way you were using it. I just wanted to point it out because I actually played with 2 rules lawyers who made a thing of it because that's what I'd always believed.
No, it's not illusion.
Yeah, no, my understanding was always that it was able to create minor effects, and in this case, I would say that turning into a little wiper and wiping some goo off of the carriage is totally within the realm of what prestidigitation is made for. Basically, anything not covered by another spell that doesn't have any sort of combat benefit is prestidigitation.
So we're
Cool.
good. Let's.
Just wanted to. I wasn't sure 100%.
Yeah. And again, this is relying on 3.5 lore for me, so it is entirely possible that 5th edition changed shit up, but you know.
Oh, you know what? The contention came in with the duration because it has a duration. It
Oh,
fades.
in
So
that case, yes, but see, that's the thing. Like, it can fade, but once a candle is lit, it's lit. Once a candle is blown out, it's blown out. Like, it's not going to just relight after a moment because the gust of wind is no longer in
yeah,
effect.
that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
So like the goo isn't going to come back. He's already wiped it off. I would
Yeah.
like to be clear though that when you do the prestidigitation cleaning, it does not magically like erase these things from existence. It like literally separates it from you and drops it to the ground.
In like a
It
neat
just
little pile.
cleaning. It instantly clean or soil an object. So no larger than a cubic foot, which means I have to do it dozens of times, but I can still clean the cart. Or
Right. And just that we're clear, it's not making things disappear because that would be a hugely powerful cantrip to have to where if I covered you in chaos slime for you to be able to be like, "Oh, I just prestidigitation that shit out of existence." Like you might be able to prestidigitation it off of you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it still exists. It's still a dangerous chaotic slime that is now at your feet just lying there in a puddle.
All
Sorry to
right.
distract, guys. Just wanted to make sure because I always thought that it was just an illusion, but you're right. I'm perfectly cool with that ruling. I like it better that way. I think
Cool.
that's how.
Anybody else got a problem with that ruling? Huh?
0.
Huh? You got a fucking problem with it, you players? No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
Not
you
at
can
all.
use these on your. I love the illusionary image thing. That little where you can make like a symbol, or I really like that part of it. So that's pretty cool.
Right, it can cover minor illusions as well. Basically, David Copperfield and David Blaine and shit like that, they're using prestidigitation to do all that shit. Most of it. I,
Make
I,
sure you
I
get
guess
my
if you
back.
float the Statue of Liberty, that's not prestidigitation.
Yeah, just make sure you get my back. I got the stuff down my shirt.
Oh yeah, you guys are there for like a while as you like, have them clean it all off. You get it out of your hair. It's like in your hair. Oh, that just stinks.
Who wishes they were bald now?
Oh,
Not me. What the heck?
I'm gonna have some in there for like a week now. It's gonna take forever to get it out.
by the way, Tusky shoves his way to the front of the line.
All right, Tusky, lead us to victory.
No, get me clean.
Oh,
Stomps his foot. Boof, boof.
I'll take the time to clean everything and let's get moving.
All right.
fast forward.
You can
Let's
clean
fast
them while
forward
you ride on
30
the back.
minutes.
Oh no, you got the Griffin. Never mind. You got the Griffin to take you ahead.
Oh yeah, and the
We'll
Griffin
stay on the
wasn't like just hanging out by that. She was off hunting some horse meat. She didn't get any, but that's what she wanted.
All right, what happens next?
All right. So you guys continue on the road west. And as you are traveling, you see well worn wagon tracks digging into the road, creating a huge well. It's like a train track, to where you're just like stuck in the grooves and you have to just like go along with the path. This road has been traveled so many times over untold centuries, and the wheels are so deep in at places that the ground can be heard to scrape against the bottom of the carriage.
I'm going to ask Darren, how far are we from when you were attacked last time?
About eight 8 days out from here.
Okay, good. I'll send my familiar out to scout around and keep an eye out.
I'm pretty sure my passive is pretty good. I think I have a 14.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, just for keeping an eye out. I think my passive is 14. My passive.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love the freaking imp that could turn into a hawk.
Okay. So, as you guys are scouting out ahead, uh you see other travelers. Many other travelers. People walking, people on horseback, and they're just, coming and going down the old King's Road. And they pass you by. So some of them, take the path to either side of you, heading in the opposite direction. Some of them ride past you on their swift horses as your cumbersome elephant has to take, extended breaks. Very dangerous over short distances, but they're wasted in a marathon. So, uh, Zima is like forced to like fly circles and needs to land frequently then as well because she's using up so much more energy to keep this slower pace. But walking speed for a griffin is like a joke. I'm pretty sure it's like 20 feet or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hop like chickens.
Yeah. I'm looking right now because I forget. Oh, they do have a 30-foot walking speed. It's just they're fucking ultra mega fast in the sky.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty good actually.
Yeah, 30
Yeah,
foot.
not
Okay.
like a horse, but
Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess, yeah, Zima can pretty much just walk and keep up with anybody who's walking while you guys are walking, and then while Tusky is able to keep his 40-foot speed, which, as I was just saying, is not every round, because
yeah, he has to take it easy on the roads and stuff.
right. Like, yes, he can move 40 feet. He's good at the speed, but like in shorter bursts. He's not walking 40 feet around for, the entire time you guys are traveling here. That's ridiculous. So, anyway, Zima walks along a little more gracefully than you would expect, and then every so often just like takes to the air, stretches her wings, uh, gets a little bit ahead, glides, you know, and every so often, when she comes down, she veers off violently to the left or right and comes up with a rabbit or jackalope, as would be common in this area.
Apex predator, man.
Oh yeah, I mean not really, but like for the types of beasts that you find typically around here, like they're one of the top predators. There are a few like legendary monsters that would like definitely just eat a griffin for dinner.
Like
But
the legendary river turtle.
yeah, well, But also like The Rock, you know.
Yeah,
Dwayne
what's
Johnson
he's
has to consume like 6,000 calories a day to maintain muscle mass.
dude? What's he cooking?
Oh, you can't smell it. So anyway, damn you. He like the Rock, you know, the giant bird. They would eat a griffin no problem, or Tusky. Um, but those are like not seen typically. Uh, in addition, there are some land predators, like you guys know, since like dinosaurs exist and all of that. Like obviously, some of the Tyrannosaurus rexes and all of that. Like a griffin doesn't want any piece of that, but T Rex can't fly. Last time I checked, so you know, fuck out of here with that move speed. What are you? 80 feet. Phew, I'm out of here. So T Rex ain't got nothing on a griffin unless they somehow ambush them. So apex predator with a asterisk.
Okay, so these guys that rode past us, they look sorry, they didn't really look back at us or anything. They just kind of kept going.
Oh man, like a bunch of them check you guys out and are like, "What's going on with that griffin and elephant and those people riding it? Like they look like fucking adventurers and ruffians."
Yeah, by the way, we do look fucking sick. By the way, we have an elephant that's pulling a or that's riding next to a wagon pulled by horses, and then we have a griffin, and you have a big armored dude, obviously a wizard, this like nobly looking guy, and this drunken monk. We look like a ragtag group of heroes, definitely.
Yeah.
Did you see the outfit I posted with the new shit I bought in town on there?
Oh man, I am so sorry. Everything that was going on today, I didn't get a
Oh, of
chance
course
to
I didn't.
upload it.
No, no.
I have the token saved, and I all I had to
Oh,
do was upload it, and I like I said, I literally just got home like right then, and
oh no. I just meant like if the other guys have seen it, if everybody saw when I posted it.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Logan
It's pretty sick.
Logan cleaned himself up
So, but
because shit got serious in Water.
yeah.
Sans knife, it's just replaced with a gauntlet, like a Doomfist.
Yeah, I still got that Doom Fist, that big ass.
I'm gonna try and
Gauntlet.
Photoshop that on there too.
How like why did you switch up? Like what was up with like did you gain a new insight on life by the events in Waterend?
Yeah, and I had to learn how to use some better weapons. My fists aren't always going to work in every situation.
Yeah, I'll teach you some sword skills in a way. I'll teach you how to hold it because I saw you swing yesterday and you kind of
I
swing
use
like a girl.
I use the reverse grip. It's not as strong, but I feel it's more versatile.
Oh well, whatever I do does pretty good. So if you want to learn that, just let me know.
It just reminds
Uh,
me of that scene in Community where they're teaching Jeff to fight. What are you, an Asian seamstress? Well, not if that's a bad thing.
yeah,
All right. So as you guys do this, they eye you up. Most of them like with a mix of awe and like wariness. Like you get a lot of people who like won't meet your gaze. Like they stare at you and then they quickly look away when they you see you look.
I say we're pretty sweet, huh?
When you say that, it happens to be as a man is pulling a wagon and a bunch of turnips in his cart that he's pulling with his daughter, a young-ish, not minor. I'm not turning this into something gross, but she's young, and she hears you say that and she just like giggles at it because sweet is not a word that men would use typically, and so she like starts giggling.
Arn grew up with some very strong females. He's good with his feet with his like emotional side. He's
So
not afraid to use words like sweet. He's not afraid of his of maintaining his masculinity.
yeah, yeah. Hey, that's
He's just looking at him. He's fucking masculine. All right. He
uh,
doesn't have to prove. He doesn't
that
have to prove anything.
that's what I've said my whole life is like I don't have anything to prove to anyone. I'm not trying to have sex with what my sexuality is. So, you could think whatever you
True.
want to think or do whatever you want to do because if I'm not trying to do you, what's it to you? Like,
Yeah.
that's how I've always, approached things. So yeah, like I've never had a problem with verbiage. I'm just letting you know in this setting, in this, time frame, like words like sweet and sugar and like little nicknames like that are like the purview of like the more feminine species.
That's true. I did forget that, but
Hey,
uh,
hey, I'm just trying to set a tone. That's all.
yeah, I
It's
appreciate
it's
that.
it's 2021. We're all, on board with female empowerment. So, I mean, if I have to have a female badass come in here and whoop all of you to prove it, I will. But Carrie seems to do a good enough job of showing you guys up most weeks. So,
Dang,
anyway,
dang.
Jesse knows.
yeah, they all know.
Yeah.
It's just fun to point it out in moments like that. It's not like we've ever brought it up before, but that moment seemed to call for it. So,
I hate most of the water ran is the stupid sexism. I think that was the thing that got Logan the most. And hate that place.
yeah.
It's backwards.
Well, I mean, you're talking about a town that borders like a medieval Arabian kind of themed country, and so, kind of like Alexander the Great, when he got to the Middle East and India and all of that, like, I mean, hashish is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, I heard where Electro's from is anything goes in the spice dens or smoke dens or whatever they have there.
Oh, I mean, yeah, plus magic.
Oh, true. What was I see the Witcher with the women? It's fake as hell, but the wizard had him.
You were kind of breaking up there. What was that?
Oh, you guys saw the Witcher where he had the wizard had all those women in his it was all fake illusion.
Oh, no, I have never checked out The Witcher.
I watch it. It's hard for me to sit through, but I watch it for the sword fight.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, all of the people passing you by are a mix of like low class peasants all the way up to like official like knights of the various like towns stationed around here, and like so you'll see like a regiment of like 10 or a small patrol of like 5 every so often, um because I'm describing days worth of travel here you know
Yeah, we're just slogging through, man. We're just trying to get through this job. Maybe we can get some money. Maybe we can get some. We just need more resources. Like right now, we have us, but we don't have like much of a mission, much of a plan yet. Like this water and stuff was our mission, but we're just kind of lost now. So
Oh yeah, no, I hear you 100%. I mean, right now your exact mission, as you know, is to follow Darren Gray Sky to the ambush sites and recover uh Lord, fuck, I forget his name here, his shit, and bring it back. Oh, no, that's not Maxius. Maxius is the other dude. Oh, fuck, what was the lord that you're recovering the ship for? I'll have to watch a previous episode and try to find that. But anyway, you guys need to recover his possessions if possible, or at the very least, figure out who took his shit so that he can like exact some revenge. I mean, he's got some dudes who will do violence for him if he needs them to, and like he just needs to know who to direct this violence at. And Darren Graysky has gone once with all his stuff, got robbed, and twice with two different groups of adventuring heroes, and like they got ambushed and separated, and like he's pretty sure they're dead, but like he just ran, so he don't know.
Try a perception check on this guy just to see if he's around looking shady during the days that we're traveling, just to keep an eye on him.
Well,
Would that be an insight or
I
a
was gonna say
perception?
that would be insight,
Okay, I can do insight. I just always ask for my best skill first.
of course,
Insight.
but you can't trick
Oh,
me. Ha ha
shit! No,
ha.
I actually got proficiency in that. Wow, that's nice. Okay, hold on.
Thank God you got proficiency in that, because that was a less than standard roll.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm happy with that.
a 15 lets you see that this guy. There's something up with this guy. There's like you're looking at this guy, and you're like, you do not seem like the kind of guy who like would just go back into the battle where you just got robbed. Your like whole crew. They killed the other guards with the stuff, took all the stuff. You somehow managed to escape with your life, fine. But then twice you go back into it, twice the other guys get fucking fucked up, and you're
You
willing
get
to
it
do
back.
it. You're willing to do it again, and like you're just so you're both a coward, a weakling, whatever, but you're also brave enough to go back in a fourth time, you know,
Yeah,
like
we just need to keep playing along. I mean, we know there's something weird going on, but we don't know, so we just have to
We talked
keep
to
going.
last week. We talked to the other guys with us, and they said he had a reputation of being very brave.
Yeah,
right,
that's what they
right.
said.
But his story is that he keeps running away.
No, we were. I was questioning of this last week. He seemed like he was full of shit.
Yeah,
All right, so what I'm
I
gonna
think.
do is,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I'll wait for an opportunity and see if I can like pick his pocket or grab his bag, maybe look at it, see if he's carrying anything that might look interesting. I can
Yeah, maybe not his pocket, but his
letters,
just looking at his book bag might
letters,
be interesting.
scrolls, something, a journal.
Okay.
A journal, look in his bag. Yeah.
And then did anybody else have anything to say, or is this something that I should go ahead and proceed with?
I'll
Well,
wait till
I'll try
nighttime.
just to sort of win him over with friendship.
Yeah, so Dragos is gonna chat him up. Logan's gonna go in there in the wagon, and I'm gonna
Carriage.
talk to into the carriage. Oh yeah, because we upgraded it. And then
Logan did.
yeah, he did a good job. And then I'm going to just chat up some of the guards, just talk about stories and see
You,
if
you
it
know,
works out.
he included a fold down 2-level bunk bed so that like people can sleep comfortably.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carriages are a
we're
lost
gonna
art.
execute that. Maybe Logan can do like a stealth check, and then I can do a performance check.
Yeah, well, first let's let Dragos do his persuasion. As you know, we've covered in the past how I understand the feat is kind of like an automatic thing that happens over, what is it, like 24 hours or something it specifies?
I believe it's much faster than that. It's
Oh, it's like an hour or something? Really?
I think it's
like
just chatting to him for a minute, right?
it's conversation in a minute is basically doing charm person on it.
Wow. So,
Yeah, that's that
but
subclass's special
yeah,
thing.
that's crazy. But anyway, I like to have the persuasion just to get an overall barometer of just how well this took. You can roll a 1 and your feat is still going to take effect. It just maybe isn't going to last as long or be quite as convincing as when you roll like a fucking 22. And so now basically what you get is completely unexpected because you were charming as fuck, and this guy is telling you to go fuck yourself. I mean, not in so many words. He's
Yeah,
being
one is always a one.
he's being far more closed. Like all of his answers are very short, and like when he does get into detail, like it's really like off the topic kind of details. Like no matter how much you try to like find out about him on a personal level, it seems like all he wants to talk about are like the facts and stats of like what has happened and things like that. Like he'll only discuss very obvious things that you guys already pretty much knew already, and like he won't give you any personal information whatsoever, and you're being like super, like you're laying it on thick. Like basically, if you wanted to get this guy into bed, you should be able to with how charming you're being, and he is just not even having any of it. Like he just does not want to open up and be your friend. He's not being rude. When I said he's telling you to go fuck yourself, I meant that in a metaphorical, like you are really like, hey dude, like what's up, like where are you from, what school did you go to, just whatever, like really trying to relate to him and talk to him. And like he's just like, yep, this is where I went on this date, and this is where I went on this date, and this is what I did, and this is the outcome, and blah blah blah.
So
Go ahead.
I said, oh, my thing cut off. Is he elf? Half elf?
uh he appears to be just like a regular human dude.
He can be charmed, huh? I mean, like, maybe he is, but he's just really good at deflecting. Whatever. Let's move on to me or maybe Logan. Let's see if maybe Logan can roll a stealth check and see if we can
Yeah.
find him in the
So
bag.
Logan, well, you were gonna try to roll a performance to distract. Is that what?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like do a performance, just kind of just kind of like to yell to the guys and just be like, "Man, this is boring," and just try to get their attention.
Okay. So what are you trying to perform? You trying to sing like a song? Like, hey, let's all sing. She'll be coming around the mountain.
Yeah, I'll do like an old road song.
Yeah. Well, or man, I've been watching Vikings again recently. They have like some really great like chant kind of songs, like the wind is calling, and death
Yeah.
comes for us all, and just like these
Yeah.
really like
Maybe not that crazy, but maybe something about the road and like how cool she can be or whatever. I don't
yeah,
know.
I didn't mean like necessarily it had to be like all about death, but um just that intense Viking chant kind of song,
Yeah, we'll do that.
but about the road, you know. Because the point is that this is no
Oh man,
halfling, hobbits dancing around singing about the green dragon and shit. Like this is not a clap your hands. This is one where like everybody like listens to it and something stirs in their soul and shit.
Yeah, so I roll a 12, so I
That's
do
yeah,
my
that's
thing.
yeah.
I do my thing, and then
He'll
they're kind
have
of
a
just like,
voice, a
yeah,
good workable voice.
they're kind of just staring at me, and I go like, well, it's usually better when everybody chimes in. So I guess you guys don't know this
There's
one.
there's a there's a part in the background you're supposed to be like, oh,
Yeah, it's yeah. Just
and
just
then
by
you come
myself, it's
in with
kind of awkward.
oh, but you guys totally missed your cues, so it's kind of your fault, really, that
And
like you
then
didn't enjoy it as much.
and during that commotion, Logan gets to try to swipe a bag or look in a
Yep,
bag.
yep.
is he on a horse?
Yeah, he does have
I
a
assume his
horse.
bag would just be in the carriage though, just like with storage, right?
Well, it's on his horse's saddle bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his saddlebag. That's true. Try it
If he's
out.
on a horse,
But I mean, you guys, like I said, I'm describing days worth of travel. This can be during one of the nights of stopping, or one of the many pit stops as we covered, that Tusky has to make. Like, you guys aren't leaving your elephant behind, so, you know, like, he can go fuck himself just because his horse might need less brakes. Like, you don't give a shit.
Yeah, he's staying with us. He's keeping our pace, right?
Right, well, he has to.
Yeah, he's not
I-
gonna walk on without us.
yeah,
So I think it's better, Arn, if you just wait till nightfall and we just question him.
Fire.
Can okay? I guess we'll wait until nighttime. Maybe we can cut to a nighttime, and then
yeah.
should we
Come up
quit?
and
Should
be
we?
like, yeah, like,
Well, I don't know if we
let's
should
see.
do that because he has guards around him, and that would be very. I don't want to kill any of these guards if they're not in on it. You know.
We'll do the since I can work on it. We can do the perception together or the distraction together, and have a bunch of singing, bring everyone into the fire, and have Logan go out and do it. Also, what I'd like to do is have my familiar be invisible and just sort of eavesdrop on Darren for a while. If anything he says to any of the guards, anything he reads, I want the imp to see it.
Sure.
And if the imp finds anything interesting, he'll report back to you.
I'm gonna ask the guards. I'm gonna see when because they're not like beside him all the time, right? Once they're away from him, I'm gonna see if I can.
I mean, these are like new guards. Like, they're not like his loyal henchmen or nothing.
Yeah, I just want to see how they feel about what's going on.
Oh, well, you know, a gold piece a week is a gold piece a week, you know?
You know what happened to the people that he traveled with before? His last guards.
Yeah, I heard they got the old redneck treatment.
If we just have a conversation with him, if my big friend over there has a conversation with him, are you guys cool with that? We're not gonna hurt him. We just need to find out what.
Well, I mean, now that you say that, we totally think you're gonna hurt him.
would you
I mean,
say
if you
that?
would have just walked over and talked to him, we would have been like, oh, I guess the big guy's having a conversation with the boss, but you know, or the guide or whatever. But like, now that
Dude,
you're like, we're not gonna hurt him. Like, okay, that's a
Logan's
weird
people,
thing to say.
Logan's
No, we
people
just want
skills
to
is
make
like
sure that
the equivalent of
it's a
potato.
serious conversation, right?
Oh, I mean, look, man, you know, just we we we're only suspicious because that's like a totally normal thing that people say in the middle of like, you know, just traveling is like, hey, we're not gonna hurt this guy. Like,
I sit next to them while they're talking, and I say, "So what you guys talking about?"
hurting this guy apparently.
I
What are you
point
talking
it out
about?
because he's a big guy. Arn's a big boy, so when he talks, sometimes people don't hear so well. I just want to make sure that we're all cool, and I'm gonna give the guys the last 2 bottles of wine I have.
Oh, why didn't you fucking lead with that? Bada boom, Maroon, look at this. We
Oh
love
man, they
this
like that.
guy.
All right,
Guys,
yeah.
we're all gonna just talk.
Oh, we don't give a fuck what you do. You can fucking kill him for all we give a shit. Thanks for the wine. Ha ha.
Yeah, that's 1 gold piece a bottle too. Those bottles, those were I spent
Yeah.
good
They
on.
can't afford this shit. These are fucking dirt poor peasants.
It's too bad we didn't have a bard that could play us a song. We have
We do have a bard.
somebody.
I am a bard. I can play a song.
But you're over on your griffin somewhere. Are you down here with
Oh, I'm right
us?
here, bro. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
he doesn't ride Zima all the time. That would like be an
Okay, that
unnecessary
thing,
drain on her resources.
yeah,
We're
that
at
thing
night.
scares me.
We're playing at night right now. We're not traveling.
Well, that too.
Plan
That's a
was
ve-
we
that's
were
a
gonna
that's a very good point as well. I just meant in general, like you're walking alongside them and riding in the carriage with them. You know, you're not always on Zima.
no. I thought we were at night. We were going to distract the
Yeah.
guards song, and you were going to go try and get into his pouch real quick to take a look at his notes and anything he might have written down. You don't steal it because then he's gonna get suspicious. You look at it, you see anything is interesting, you put it back in.
Yeah, we're not gonna shake this guy down. We're just gonna distract him, Logan, real quick, and then you're gonna look in the bag. We can't be too foolish right now.
No, I just think we can be straight up with them. Like, hey, we're gonna look in your bag. And we can make sure.
I guess so, but these guys don't give a fuck, so just do whatever we want, I guess.
Yeah, you and Dragos are charming individuals. I'm sure you guys can figure out what his deal is. I know there's something up with him, but I don't have
Okay,
enough.
while we talk to him though, you gotta go look in the bag, okay?
Okay, that works.
Okay.
I'll do a little song. Or Arn can start a song. I'll join in. I'll play my lute and get everyone around the fire, sort of clapping and dancing.
Sure.
And while
Roll a bardic knowledge check. I think bardic knowledge in 5th edition just gives you like access to a bunch of knowledge skills, and so history or let me just take a look at the list of skills here. What would be relevant? History.
Can you not just do a performance and see how well he remembers a song or something?
It's whether or not he knows the song. That's what I'm looking for. I guess.
How about instead of that? How about I use this time? I do this. I say, hey Dragos, do me a favor and play a really low note on your instrument there, but just keep it going. And then while he's doing that, I'm teaching the other guards the parts to the song.
Oh, yeah. So
And then
you
in
have
that
him
time,
provide like the key harmony note for everybody to like, sub with and then sync with, and
yep,
then you have them come in with their part, yeah. Okay, so by doing that, see, this is why I wanted to clarify all of this. By doing that, what I'm going to allow for is because you got above a 10, that was actually your aid another, so that Dragos can now roll performance with advantage.
Oh my gosh, these dice.
Wow.
that's enough. That's enough. They're just
Yeah. Hey, look, all you needed to do was like get everybody singing, and that was just a difficulty class 12. You know, just a little bit harder than a mundane roll to get these guards to sing because Logan plied them with wine.
yeah,
They're feeling a little bit festive, so they're like, oh, what are we barbershop quartetting this shit? Yeah,
cool.
We're,
So while
we're
we do that,
your friends.
yeah, they're just freaking jamming out over there, dude.
Yeah.
All right. So Logan is. I look at Logan like I give a nod and I say, go sneak over there, or sneak over there and check it out.
So where is he now? Is he on
Darren
his
Gray Sky
Yeah.
is in his tent.
Did he leave his saddlebag on his horse?
His saddlebag is on his horse, which is leashed to the branch by his tent.
He got this, dude.
Oh,
You
yeah,
use
I
your
can stealth
stealthiness.
over there. I don't know. Our dice haven't been good, but let's see. I'll stealth over there quietly. I'll cut around the long.
Curse. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Curse.
Yeah.
You cursed us.
Ah,
Oh man, you guys
ah,
are rolling
just want to get
kind
over.
of low.
Oh, no.
But okay, so rest assured that because of the distraction, all you needed to do was once again roll above a 12 in order to be able to sneak over to the saddlebag without being seen. Like I said, these guys are focused on their barbershop quartet routine, and so they're like, getting a little bit of, you know, um, choreography mixed in there. They're like, oh, what if I spin around right here when I come in with this? And yeah, like they're really turning it into a Disney production at this point.
Yeah, they seem like pretty cool guys.
Hey, I mean, they're the three G's.
Yeah, Greg, Grong, and Gorg, or whatever.
Gus and Gary. But yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, you're like, I literally don't care. They barely register as unnamed NPCs. Like, yeah. So anyway, um you just needed to roll above a 12. So now you're over by a saddlebag, nobody's noticed you. You flip it open
I
and
look for medallions, anything.
yeah, so you see a couple of things. You see a leather book that is bound. Like there's a wrap of leather tied around it in three different places, and a crystal rod. Like it's topped with a crystal, and then it's a rod of like some kind of unknown material. Um,
That's strange.
but it looks really like uh light, like
Okay.
like super not dense, and it doesn't look like wood. Like, is that bone? Like
Hmm.
maybe you should roll a insight or an investigation
Okay.
to see if you can tell what it is. Yeah, so you're looking at it, you're like, "Oh my God, that is bone." That's like some kind of weird, like, is that a baby's arm? Like arm bone? Like,
Oh
is that
shit.
what it is? Like, oh my God, what is that? But it's definitely a bone, but like what kind of bone? Like an arm bone from like a baby or something? Like, oh my
Yeah, I'm
God.
gonna take it now. That's
Wait, wait,
scary.
wait, wait. Remember, don't steal anything.
It's too
Cause
late. I put it in my
Oh
pocket.
yeah, that shit's that ship has sailed. So
I just hear my head.
so
I thought you changed it. I thought you turned a new leaf.
as you touch it, you get a sensation like you're skiing down the side of a mountain. No. Yeah, that's when you bite into a York peppermint patty. Uh anyway, you get a sensation like numb cold running up your arm, but like, you're like, okay, that's weird, and you take it anyway, I assume, and put it in your pocket.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go as far away as I can get to identify it. I just gotta see how long that spell takes.
Yeah. And then
Ten minutes.
the only other stuff you see in there is like alchemical regents and like a couple of like different potions and like some chalk and like yeah, like stuff like that.
This dude is
Okay, no, this
definitely.
thing is scary enough. I'm gonna have to take it. I gotta identify it.
This dude is definitely a necromancer.
I have no clue, man. This thing scares the shit out of me. That's why I want to go hide somewhere
Dude,
for
this
like.
dude's definitely a necromancer or a summoner because earlier people were saying that they were like ghouls or whatever that attacked the caravan.
Chalk is used for that sort of stuff too.
Dude, yeah. Okay, I guess we wouldn't know yet until Logan tells us though. So let's wait for Logan to identify
Yeah, I want to
his
sneak
weird bone
off and
thing.
cast identify as a ritual. Start doing the prayer.
Okay. So you take it off like into the woods or some shit?
Yeah, just basically like 1 minute away. I'll just walk for
Yeah.
seconds and then stop
Yeah.
and
Okay.
start the.
So you like get off a ways and you cast identify as a ritual, and that takes like 10 minutes.
It says only 1 minute, so
only
I'm not
one
gonna.
only 1 minute.
That's 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
Ritual.
say.
all rituals, right?
Yeah,
Because I don't.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't have it set up for ritual, right?
So I was gonna say only 1 minute is identify. That's crazy. That's like not how I remember it, but
Well,
okay.
no, I can use it. I can use a spell slot, right, and do it
Yeah, you could
in
just
1 minute.
you could just cast it and
Yeah,
then
it's a ritual if you don't want to use a spell slot, but you could just do it like right when you're at the bag.
Yeah,
You
I'll
don't have
just
to
do
go
the
anywhere.
spell slot. Yeah. I'll just hide out somewhere in the bushes and.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna long rest right now anyway.
Okay, so
I,
you cast identify on the weird bone crystal top staff, and as you do so, roll a wisdom save.
oh
Oof.
wait, I'm wrong. I do have to take the 10 minutes. I have to do it as a ritual because I don't have the components.
That's
Ah,
okay. You have a spell focus though.
Well, that's
Spell
true. Or I can.
focuses take a
Oh,
yeah. Spell focuses allow you to cast without using
correct.
things.
okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you just.
So yeah,
So now I gotta make a wisdom save. Okay,
so now make a wisdom save.
this is my thing. So this
Difficulty
should.
class 16.
Yeah, okay. Where is it? Wisdom. Where's my saving?
Wait. Is he within 10 feet of me?
No,
Oh
he
no,
he
that'd probably
ran
be a minute.
yeah, he ran off to do this still.
That's true.
That
Oh
that
Oh,
is
you
not
gotta
a
be kidding me.
15. That is not a 15. I want you to know that. Okay, you're missing like 10. You're short.
Yeah, dude, you're short 10.
I'm now the
You're
vassal
short.
for
You're
an
short
evil.
10. And I thought I had
Yeah.
a talk with you about this. You come to me, light. I don't like this. What? Look what you make me do to you. So,
Oh, I know.
anyway,
Nightmare.
anyway, you are sucked into a nightmarish realm of MC Escher like uh,
Oh no.
nightmares and undescribable horrors on every side of you. You cannot fathom what you are looking at and swiftly go mad. You
Yay,
spend
madness.
you spend 100 years or a day. Maybe it was just a moment on this plane. But like going through to Narnia, you experience a lifetime of insanity before. I mean, who goes and checks on him after?
Is
Yeah,
is
because I'm not
he?
coming back for a while.
Yeah, I mean, how long does it actually last in like in our world?
Well,
This experience for him.
I'm asking who eventually goes and checks on him, so at least that long.
I would.
Okay, Electo, like,
Is there at least
sensing.
a flute? Am I at least learning to play the flute while I'm in there? Like
No,
Picard?
no. You're drifting through the nightmarish void with barely any swag like Bender.
It's like Hellboy
Yeah, and and
place.
and so as um you're locked in this nightmare, Electo notices that you've been gone and like these guys are running out of songs to sing. Like they're on their uh last 100 bottles of beer, and that's probably going to be a wrap. And so Electo comes to check on you, and Electo, you don't have any trouble finding him really because you can almost feel the magical vibrations coming off of him as he's locked in a feedback loop where casting his identify spell actually like connected him to the rod as if he was like attuned to it. But this is wrong. This is not like regular
I'm gonna
magic.
bite I'm gonna bite my tongue off if you guys can help me.
Can
Yeah.
I cast Dispel Magic?
Uh yes, but just one second. I just want to make something clear that like as you actually, why don't you go ahead and roll an arcana check just like looking at him.
It.
Don't roll a one, please.
It's not a 1. So, you can tell not like anything useful per se. Uh, well, I mean, maybe a bit, but you can tell that there is a amount of like weirdness to this magic that is beyond normal. This is not regular magic, blood magic, fey magic. You're not sure what this is, but it's nothing that you've really seen before.
Yeah,
And
oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
As a wizard, you did grow up learning that there were other schools of magic besides your specialty evocation, but you don't recognize this one, basically.
Yeah, and not even like don't recognize it as one of the schools of magic. You don't even recognize it as like a type of magic that you've even been like described about because you've like read different tomes of knowledge on different kinds of magic and all of that, and this just falls outside of all of that. So as you cast dispel magic, um you actually feel the rod resisting you, and you have to roll a caster level check in
Ooh,
order.
what's the power surge?
What's that?
I clicked that
Power
by
surge.
accident, but
Oh,
but I
okay.
will
Oh.
get that if I can dispel this magic. So
Yes.
But real quick, are you trying to dispel the rod, or are you trying to dispel?
No,
I would try to
not the
dispel
rod. Yeah.
Logan.
No,
Yeah.
he's not trying to dispel the rod. It's just trying to dispel the magic that is locking Logan into this loop with the rod. Uh, the rod is actually like fighting Electo on this. So now he
Okay, it's
has to make
resisting.
so now he has to make a caster level check versus this rod's level, which is difficulty class 16. So you
Oof.
roll d20 plus your caster level plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so it'd be D20 plus 6 plus proficiency.
Yep.
Okay, go for it,
I
Gary.
think it's 3, so it's at least an 8 or 9.
Oh, come on!
So as you cast Dispel Magic, the rod amplifies the power flowing through it, and now you have to make a Wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna trap all of you guys with this rod. Oh yeah, you're like
There we go.
Thank
fuck
God.
out of
Thank
here with
God.
your weak ass mind control bullshit, you stupid rod. Why do you think I shaved my head for intellectual battles just like this? No, 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 no.
Your magic slides off my head.
Yeah.
can I just try again? Like, is there anything that stops me from just using another spell slot and trying again?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Dispel Magic is a second level and you have third level slots?
It is a third level spell, and I
It
have
is a-
3 third level slots, so I've
Oh,
used one.
okay. And you don't have fourth level slots yet, huh?
That is correct.
Okay. So, what I am going to allow you to do is roll an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Okay, that's much better.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. So now you know that for sure this is powerful magic from another plane, and, and that it is not like the Fey Wild, like it's not Fey or anything like that. It doesn't appear to be demonic, and so that leaves something that you've only barely ever come across in your most uh like insane arcane studies. Like the thing about studying the arcane is like there's a lot of rabbit holes of like weird like theories that never pan out, and like weird theories about like other dimensions that like can't be proven and everything.
Yeah, like adrenochrome.
Right. And so, you'll notice 8 giant hairy tits growing out of your back.
Whoa, crazy! That's some crazy magic.
The adrenochrome, man, you got to get it straight from the adrenal gland. But you'll sink just like a fucking rock. But anyway, you read about a realm known only as the Far Realm that was said to have contained the seeds of powerful arcane magic that is where like all of the most twisted horror abominations that plague this world come from.
Oh, it's like Warhammer's universe.
Yeah.
Like the Warhammer 40K, the
Yeah.
Grimdark.
Yeah.
Is it possible for me to try something?
Well, you're locked in a loop, so.
I just wanted to see if I could cast. That's what I was trying to do.
Okay, so right now in the dream world, the nightmare, realm that you're in, uh you're like completely helpless, and like you can't even control where you're moving. You're just like floating through all of this stuff. And as you're floating along, Like it's basically Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, but like
And Hellraiser.
times Willy Wonka's nightmare tunnel, with like some Hellraiser and then just like every Cthulhu mythos horror, thrown in there. Like literally you
Okay,
get
come on, Electro, get me out of here.
yeah, literally you get
Anyone.
flashes of like indescribable eldritch nightmares that like I can't describe because that's why they're indescribable. They're literally beyond the human mind's ability to imagine, and so we're left with just like, yeah, you're insane, like right now in this world. And like the drifting just goes on and on and on, and every second that you spend in there is another eternity, you know and it just goes on and on and on, and you long, to just die, and like death is not coming. Nothing, you're not aging. You just keep existing for thousands of years of just endless
At least give
nightmares.
me back my skin.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna try again.
Give me back my skin.
Okay. So now when you are trying this, you know that there is a chance that this magic can suck you in too, and so you need to ward yourself against that. Uh, Let me just take a real quick look at your spells here and see if there's something that you have that might help. Yeah. So you believe that application of mage armor with a slight tweak to the spell will give you some added protection against this. It's not, um, you know, in the purview of the like raw of it and all of that. This is just basically you can try again, but you have to spend extra spell slots to be able to have an effect.
Okay, sounds good. So I expend a first
You
level
can do
and a
it. You
third
can do it.
level.
Yes. So by casting a protection spell, you try again, and now you roll your caster level check again.
With advantage? Question mark.
No.
Oh,
Dang!
And so now you roll your wisdom save again, but this time with advantage because of your casting of mage armor. But like it's more like mind armor.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and so with your mind armor and rolling a 20, you are now fully protected and can just like keep doing it, but you're out of spell slots after this one, so it's your last fucking chance. So go
otherwise, just
ahead
fucking
and
grab it if you have to. Grab the thing. Take it away from me.
yeah. Well, I mean, I assume you want to try to dispel one last time.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. You can roll an Arcana check to see if you learned anything from that. If you get above a 20, I'll say that you have learned something and you get advantage.
You can do it.
Oh,
Ah, there you
so
go.
close.
She knows where this thing came from.
So close. Oh my god. Yeah, but okay. So you do manage to get advantage on this caster level check using your last third level slot. All right.
Ah, finally.
So you manage to overcome the power of the rod, and it releases its grip on Logan. When Logan comes back, his hair has turned to bright white.
I can work with
Oops.
that.
Kind of obvious.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As a player, is there a color that you feel would be more appropriate and please you more. I just went with bright white as like a default, but like you have changed in some physical identifiable way.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna start looking
His
like
arm
Cable
is
at the
back.
end of this.
No, now he has 3 arms.
Yeah,
He had 3
No, I'm
arms.
gonna.
now he has 3 arms. No,
Yeah, no,
now
I'm
he's
just gonna
got
look like Cable now.
3 legs. Eh?
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
So anyway, if the hair turning white, is not quite to your liking, like feel free to choose anything else.
No, it's like Cable. I'll look like Cable at the end
Yeah.
of this. I'm gonna be covered in scars and metal parts.
Yeah. So okay, so
I'm
we
cool with
will
that.
we will go forward with that. I am so sorry. I forget that, like, even though I trust that you guys like where I go with a lot of stuff, like these are your characters, and I don't want to make a change like that without your permission.
Yo, you know what I forgot about? I forgot about Electo's arm.
It's healed. Don't mention it.
He's got one more check to make. Last time he got a little bit of feeling back.
Oh yeah, it's
What
a
do you roll?
DC. Do I just roll a D20?
Constitution save.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you got me right when I jumped up to grab a soda. Yeah, it's a Constitution save.
Oh, finally.
Hey, full recovery. Electo
Slap me with that hand.
feels his hand, and it stops like feeling like dead weight and starts feeling like a hand again.
It was the contact with all the necrotic energy or whatever's happening with the wand. I got my feeling.
It's not necrotic. It's far
It's
realm.
mystery.
It's chaos.
Okay,
Well, as soon
so
as I'm able to, I'm gonna run to that guy and beat his ass. So just let me know when I can do that. Because I'm in a mad rage at this point. That guy
Yeah,
is carrying this thing.
you're also a gibbering madman at the exact moment.
Just let me know if I can get a chance to see him or
Yeah.
go for him.
So
How do-
Electo, as you finally break, the grasp and shatter, cast shatter every fucking round.
Sorry.
No, yeah,
Wrong thing.
it's funny, but anyway, I just want to handle real quick, like pulling Logan out of the far realm and what happens. So as he comes to, you watch the color drain from his hair. You watch a look come over his eyes that, like, it looks like that cartoon animation when a character goes crazy, where like you can just see it. And
It's full of stars.
yeah,
It's full of stars.
and Logan just begins like saying like crazy shit like that, like stuff that, but I'm so glad that you said it the way that you did, because yes, you focus on like star metaphors. It's all about stars. Like everything you say is like about
The
stars and this
obelisk,
star
murder,
and
murder.
the one star and the dark star and just like star, and especially you start talking about Starfall and like when the stars fall and just stuff like that, and it's just like mad gibberish.
Electo, it's all connected. It's all connected.
Oh jeez.
All will be revealed.
I'm gonna call our friends over and be like, "Look what happened to this guy."
we're currently performing, right?
I thought you guys were running out of songs.
Yeah, you're down to like 3 bottles of beer on the wall.
Yeah, we can't go over there right now.
Okay.
My
Okay.
familiar has been watching Darren the whole time. Has he done anything?
He would have let you know as soon as Logan like got fucked up by the rod.
Okay, if you want to go check it out, I'll keep these guys entertained.
But I'm saying that the familiar is in Darren's tent, just watching him.
Oh,
Has he done or said anything?
I'm sorry, I thought you said he's in the air. You said in Darren's tent. I'm so sorry, I didn't hear you. Didn't hear you properly. Uh, yeah, no, Darren is in some sort of weird trance.
So he hasn't respond. He hasn't reacted to any of this.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Great.
And Electo. So has Electo made us aware of what's going on, or?
I would like to, in a way that's not going to be super obvious.
Well, I don't think it matters anymore because these guys don't care about the guy, and they're kind of drunk off their ass. So let's just go and check it out.
Yeah. So I'll come over and I'll just tell them I'm gonna be right back and go to the bathroom.
And then I go, 1 bottle of beer on the end. You guys know the rest. Whatever. I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Right. It's getting late.
Yeah, you guys should probably head into your tents. It's sun's already full. Whatever. It's in the sky.
No, it's still dark.
I mean moon. Sorry.
Moon.
And then I hope they just go to their tent and knock out, or they're probably already asleep.
Well, they're still like, polishing off the last bottle, little bit, left in there, but yeah.
Okay,
They're
I grab
pretty drunk.
Dragos. I grab Drago, or not. I don't grab Dragos. I just like nod over to the bushes where Electo went into because they're taking a while. So let's go check it out. So we arrive out on the scene and we see Richard's hair.
Logan, yep.
I mean, sorry, Logan's hair.
He touched some kind of horrible magic object and now he's gone crazy.
Is it on the ground now? Have I dropped it on the ground?
Yeah. As soon as the loop was broken, you dropped it on the ground.
I go over to Logan and
You
I
see
back
it
him.
fell in slow motion.
I go over to Logan and I pick him up because he looks like he hit his head. He has like a bruise, so I'm gonna pick him up.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Logan, as you watch it fall, it looks like a comet falling from the sky.
Oh, we're all doomed.
I pick him up and I go, "Are you okay? You look really out of it. What happened to you?" Logan, can you hear me?
I can't speak yet. I'm just gonna try to get away like a cat. I'm gonna try to slip away and try to find this guy.
I'm gonna use
Well,
hold on.
before you use a spell, I'm gonna restrain him. I'm gonna just hold him.
I'm gonna use my soothing words to calm him down.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
What does that do?
It calm emotions, but doesn't cost me a spell slot.
Yeah. So, for that, he's got to roll a wisdom save.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Fail.
Curse.
Actually, you want him to succeed.
Yeah, I was
Pass.
gonna say because if it was a fail, I could just choose the option to fail. I want to succeed.
Yeah.
Uh,
He failed.
Yep. So, as Dragos tries to calm your emotions, what actually ends up happening is you fall asleep because you don't have normal emotions right now. And so the spell has the
at least it's
unintended
normal sleep.
the spell has the unintended effect, or the effect I should say has the unintended effect of since it's not a spell, um of putting you to sleep. Your soothing words help his addled mind, to like come out of its feverish, nightmare state for just long enough for it to like shut down from the trauma.
So he just passes out in my arms.
Yeah.
So, Arn, take him back to the wagon, put him in there. Electo, follow me. Darren's in some sort of trance, so I'm not worried about him hearing us. I'm going to go over to the bag and pull out the book, and Electo and I are going to look at it and try to figure out what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna go set him down and then join you guys.
Since I'm fully protected from the wand, if I use my cloak as like a barrier, can I pick it up without having issues with it?
Oh, well, you can try.
Careful. You don't want to. You have no idea what this magic is.
He was fine carrying it. It was when he tried to identify us when he got in trouble.
Oh, that's true. He did just touch it and nothing happened. So it's when he tries to cast a spell on it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk. It's just like I can never answer a question like that, like definitively. Like if you don't know, you gotta just try.
That's true. So
Okay.
whatever you want to do.
I'll kind of like slide my hand up in my sleeve so that I can use my sleeve to pick it up, and then we can look at the book.
Yeah. So you pick it up and everybody goes over to the saddlebag and you pull out the book, and like I said, it's tied with 3 leather straps.
Can anybody know a good way to check for a curse on this or a trap?
No.
Well, you can always cast identify.
Do we want to do that?
Oh, and I don't even have that, and Logan's asleep, so unless somebody else has it.
Yeah, sorry. Dragos might.
I'm looking. I don't think I took.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I didn't. I was assuming we'd have the monk awake.
No. How about we just? I don't know. I don't want to open it now. Yeah, I'm scared.
That's
Let's,
right, you are.
You would happen to have mage hands, would you?
I could just try opening it, I guess. I don't know.
If you do it, you do it. If you want to do it, your character does it.
I don't think the
Can I
I'll
look
hand
at
book
it
is the
first?
danger,
And
guys.
I'm going to give you a bardic inspiration, and I'll hand you the book.
okay. Do you think I can do? Because I'm assuming this is like a spell book. Is there anything like, engraved on the cover? Like anything that I can glean from it before opening it?
There's nothing on the cover. It's just a leather wrapping with a bunch of pages inside.
Okay. Well, I feel like I would open it, so let's go ahead and give it a try.
All right.
Hold on, idea.
What?
The guards are still awake.
They're 2 of them are in the tent, like playing a game of dice, and one of them is passed out by the fire.
Okay, so I'm thinking I can use suggestion and have him open it for us.
That's a good idea.
I'm going to call one of the guards out and say, I'm going to throw the book to him and say, hey, have you ever seen this before? Can you open it up and see if it looks familiar? And then if he doesn't do it, then I'm just going to cast suggestion on him and make him do it. Or try and get him to do it.
He said, open that for you, sure. And he goes and he starts to tug on the first knot, and he does that thing where like you tug it the wrong way and it like extra ties.
Dang. Can he not open it?
Yeah, no, it's like it's super tied now, and now he can't get it.
And he's drunk. I don't know. Dude, open this shit. Just open the fucking book, Carrie. I mean, Electo.
I got it.
Obviously not, I say, and take the book away.
Get out of here. He like tries to slap your hand away.
And I just snatch it. I just rip it off his hands and I give it to Electo.
Yeah, I mean, he's not big enough to stop you.
Okay.
Because he touched it and then didn't like set off anything. So
I'm gonna try.
All right, so the knot is actually like he really fucked that knot up. So You need to roll a dexterity check to see if you can get it untied. Yeah, I mean, it's just untying a knot. It's not fucking rocket science. You push one end through until you find a loop and pull until the open end is through there and repeat. You know. So, yeah, you untie the knot, you open the book.
And what do I see?
Well, here's the thing. As you open the book, uh you see um crazy symbols and roll a wisdom save, though with advantage.
She does add a +3 because she's within 10 feet of me.
Ooh, nice.
So it's a 19.
Nice. So, as you stare at the eldritch um, writings in this book, you can feel yourself starting to like get dizzy, and like you catch a glimpse of like some eldritch nightmare for like a flash of a moment, like subliminal messaging kind of flashes. And um as as you are just feeling yourself like get sucked in, you slam the book shut and like stop looking at it, unless you'd rather keep looking at it.
No, thank you. I shut the book and I say, don't anybody else look in there.
All right, so I'm guessing that was a bad experience then.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm of the opinion we wake Darren up now and get some answers.
Got it. And I walk towards the tent. I got this.
Like, you pull him out by the feet. I'm going to hold a knife to his throat while we have a little conversation with him.
Sounds good.
Let me know if I can wake up or if anyone can try to wake me up.
Oh,
just 'cause
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
not-
Before we do, can we try to wake up Logan before we do?
Yeah. So
I have restoration. Does Arn have restoration?
Yeah, I don't know. You seem pretty sick. And you know what? Honestly, I don't think I would. You want to know why? Because he needs rest. He looked like he's tired. So I leave him there. That's what Arn would
Obviously,
do,
yeah.
so sorry. I would leave you there.
but that's
But
okay. Don't worry about that, because I was going to say that you get a wisdom save whenever like shit starts going down anyway, because I would never leave a PC like completely handicapped in
They're
a
jumping over my
combat.
body
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah, like just like nope, you're just not in this. Like you at least get a wisdom save to see how like effective you can be in combat. So basically, like, if you make the difficulty class 16 wisdom save, then like Logan is back temporarily and able to just act as normal. If you fail it, you're still able to take actions in combat, but you are not understanding the world around you to the extent that you should be making like major tactical decisions, etc. Like,
Yeah,
it should be
like them they
more
climb a
more of
tree
a,
and hide there.
well, no, just like more of a primal instinct kind of fighting, rather than like making sure that you flank, or like you shouldn't be cooperating with your allies as much, is one of the main things.
Headbutt everything.
Yeah,
When in
stuff like
doubt,
that.
headbutt everything.
Yeah, you get it.
okay, so we approach the tent then.
Yes. And So as you approach the tent, you roll for initiative.
Oh shit.
Damn it, I really want to re-roll that, but you guys would see it, and then I can't justify it. So
Yeah, if you get to reroll, that means we get to reroll. So.
yeah.
Well, wouldn't we have surprise too, since we're kind of grabbing him out of a trance?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, there was thing about that. Yeah, well, you'll find out. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. So Tusky and Zima are like out of this because like they're just like chilling, and Logan, go ahead and roll your wisdom right now, and then roll your initiative as well.
Okay, cool.
Is it still a 16? A 16 save?
Yeah, it's still a
My
16
rolls
save,
aren't
but
staying on the board. What's going
like
on?
like I said, the penalty for failing is not that he can't
You
participate.
guys don't see? Do you see it?
No,
No.
we don't
Give me
see
my
it. I think
rolls.
you're
No.
rolling off on accident, maybe.
Yep. If he fails, it's just he cannot battle effectively and has to just like, either charge the first thing next to him or, just whatever. Well, there you go. So
Nice.
Logan is back
He's
as
back, baby.
as soon as something goes down. Like right now they're quietly trying to sneak up on him, but the first round that something goes down, you'll hear it and jump into action. So go ahead and roll your initiative.
I think you want it to be low, hopefully.
Oh, it
Okay,
doesn't.
hold
It
on.
doesn't really matter. Like
Nice.
whatever it
Hey,
is,
at least it worked.
it'll all play out. So all
Is
right.
Darren was Darren wearing armor, since I saw him uh, in his
Trance?
No,
He wasn't wearing his armor. Okay.
no. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see if I can find a map with some tents in it.
Yeah, we're messing with some pretty dark shit. This guy, I think, is definitely like sacrificing people or summoning or like sending people to this place. I don't know.
I gave Electo a bardic inspiration. I'll give Arn one too.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we got this map right here.
Finally, we're gonna fight
Perfect.
something. No.
Perfect. We'll just use this.
Cool.
So yeah, you guys are all like, hey, let's go fuck this guy up. And Logan
You
is
see, right where I said we should have just went immediately in the first
Yeah,
but
yeah, we should have.
place.
We had no clue.
We should have just went roughed him up when I mentioned it.
this way he can go. We're well ahead of him.
It's like, it's okay. I lost my mind, but at least we know for sure.
Hey, man, you gotta make sacrifices.
No, something's going on.
Yeah, definitely. It's good that you're awake, though. We'll
all right.
we'll handle your PTSD later.
So Dragos, you can see the map, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so what do you do?
By the way, I moved Tusky and Zim over there because I think that would be their tents. We put
Oh,
like a little roof over them.
Okay. Tusky might be a little big for a tent, though.
You can sleep next to it.
Okay. But yeah, Zima being used to being, well kept, like appreciates having a tent to like, snuggle up in and not have to, you know, be all um out in the cold, and because it's getting to be like later in the fall and like the rains are cold and not nice.
By the way, Dragos, I don't know if you're muted or something, but we didn't hear you.
I'm thinking still. I'm gonna get near the tent and I'm gonna ready an action with Witch Bolt.
Witch
Ooh.
bolt.
Who's on first?
So I'm off to the side. I'm not right next to him when he comes out, but I'm here.
Where
Okay.
is the tent entrance in proportion to us?
Okay, so basically, you guys are right in front of the tent with the flap to go in. Like Arn is right in front of it,
Got it.
I'll
right
move
at
to the
right
Drago-
at
right,
that crease.
back a little bit just because I'm not. I don't need to get hit if I don't have to. And then
Okay, so I think you're right. I'm going to also prepare a witch bolt, but I have mine prepared for second level.
Ooh.
What are you guys' like ready action though? Like when something having happens, it has to be a bit more specific than that.
He said when he steps out.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
When he steps out is what Drago
Oh,
said.
when he steps out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as that motherfucker shows his face.
Should I just open the tent flap? Oh, so I see Arn. I mean, Arn. Electo, did you walk away or did you just stay right there?
I guess I should back up, huh? Let's do
A
that.
little bit, maybe.
Send my familiar in to just see if he's awake.
Oh, I thought your familiar was still in there.
That is, I guess. Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
Oh,
So
okay.
what's his status? Is he awake? Is he?
Chilling.
So I'll let Arn know too that he's in there. He seems to be unconscious in a trance.
Yeah, and we have no fucking clue, so we can't act like we know what's going on. So we just gotta open the tent, I guess. Like, it would be kind of metagaming if we were just to like bum rush this guy right now. So I see you guys back away, and I'm like, do I just open it? Like, what do you guys need backing up for?
He's in there, and it looks like he's asleep.
Okay, I open the flap to the tent and I peek in there.
All right. He is sitting on the floor. There is nothing else in the tent. He's just sitting in the corner with his legs crossed. He is wearing just a simple loincloth and just trancing out.
He's bugging out. All right, I just go in there and I just grab him by his ankles and I lift him up in the air, and then I whistle.
Okay, so as you enter the tent, in an instant, he stands up and is ready to fight you. Do you continue with your plan to move forward and grab him?
He stands up and what what does he look like? He's just barehanded.
I know, and you're like, dude, it's not even your turn. What the fuck?
I know, right? What the fuck?
You can't just be what? It's my turn, and then it's
And you're
Logan's
moving?
turn. What? This is bullshit. You know,
So
and he's like, yeah, dude, I get a reaction to you entering my fucking my space here, and I used it to stand up.
Well, so wait. So he stands up, but he has no weapons,
No weapon.
and he's naked, basically.
He's got a loincloth on.
Okay. If he just stands up and he's just naked, I just proceed. I guess I go. We need answers, and I try to grab him by the ankles.
Okay. So, you attempt to go in and grab him, and as you do, when you get within 10 feet, it has seemingly impossible reach as it suddenly tries to punch you twice.
It by this guy, the guy in front of me.
Yeah.
He has. Oh, so he attempts to punch me, but like I'm 10 feet away.
He has long reach. It is not a guy we're fighting.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit slow.
It's a
So he
sword.
misses. So I don't really feel anything. I just think he's swinging at the air. Oh, he hit. Never mind.
Yeah, ignore that. No, it's not. It's just a it's just a regular dude punching you. What are you talking about?
Oh God. Yeah. Regular dude. What the heck, man?
But while he does this, his arm does like seem to extend. And yes, I am completely like changing the way his polymorph works and all of that. Typically he would just be able to assume either a human or a slod form. In my ruling, this guy can like instantly shift in between them mid battle in order to be able to get advantage of his reach while still looking like a human.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. That happens,
Yeah.
and as a reaction, I just stepped in front of him and he swung at me.
He had a readied action to attack anyone who walked into his space.
Okay.
So, yeah, now you can finish.
Um, should I? I mean, after he punches me, I wouldn't go for his ankles. I draw my sword. So you just hear like the shink, like I draw my sword and I whistle, hopefully just signaling to them to get in here.
Okay.
And then, oops, I forgot. I have to hold this button.
Yes,
And
please.
then and then I step in front of him and I swipe at him.
Swiper, no swiping. Hey.
21. Oh, I didn't target. Dang it.
Yeah, target him, but let me check his AC, because if that was a hit, then I'm just going to let it go.
Please.
It might be. It is.
Okay, I hope so. 21. If it's not a hit, this guy is freaking crazy strong.
Balla, yo.
I know, dude. Okay, and then so I did 16 to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to Divine Smite because this guy is freaking me out. Just a level 1 though, I think. Oh, max damage, nice.
Nice. So your sword glows as you smite the whatever the fuck it is that just punched you from 10 feet away. You're like, that's definitely against the rules.
Yeah, what it looks like, I think in my head canon is I pull out the sword and like you said, the sword glows, and then when I hit him, it just kind of like a crackling noise, kind of like a I don't really know how to explain it, but it's kind of like a thunderclap kind of, but
Sure.
it's not like a boom. It's just like
Right.
a kind of like a lightning bolt. I don't know how to
The
explain
Like
it.
that
static?
roll,
Like a
roll
staticky
of
noise.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, and you hit him, but like it doesn't really seem to have like done a whole lot of damage really. Like I mean that was a really good hit, 32 points of damage, and like he's a little bit wounded, but like you've taken down, you've cut off the
Men.
head of a
Yeah.
of a deer with this stroke, like this dude just took it like a champ.
Yeah, dude. He took one of my like most accurate hits. So I kind of like look at him like, oh geez, this thing didn't even flinch, and I'm kind of scared right now.
Yeah.
Not scared, but I am I'm like, oh, I think we may have wandered into some trouble.
And Logan, hearing Arn's whistle, you instantly snap out of your sleep state and you are back.
Get him, Logan. Sick him, boy. Hello.
Around.
You just charge in
Hey,
there
Jeremy?
past the guys.
Yeah, I'm over here. There, yeah. Just like a wild dog. I'm rushing in there.
Yeah, he certainly got the speed.
You heard my whistle, and I'm so happy that you're awake.
Yeah, I don't even know you're there. I'm just rushing in there. I'm
You're,
like yelling, ah.
Oh, you didn't
oh,
have enough movement to move and attack?
No, he was just out of the 50 feet. And so I had to dash the other 10.
Ah, okay. And so now I am going to um, provoke an attack of opportunity from Logan by moving here.
Well, he would only get one with a reaction of it.
no. You get an attack of opportunity on him.
Oh, I get to attack him. Oh,
Yeah, because
nice.
he moved above me. He moved out of your range.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with my punch here. There we go.
It's okay. It's free damage.
And then I move over here to this corner, and I provoke an attack of opportunity from Arn.
I'd be glad.
And
Never
then
mind.
I grab my staff and I hurl some flame at you.
What kind of flame? A fiery one?
Yeah, the kind that you hurl.
Hurl flame.
And I miss you.
So this like fireball shoots out of the tip of his staff, and I like dodge out of the way, and I'm like, what
Yep.
the hell?
Yep,
This guy has magic.
I do.
Does that trigger our attack on him?
He's
Yeah,
still in the
I'm
tent, right?
still in the tent. And actually, yeah, no, I forgot. That's why I chose this icon for him. I decided that he actually doesn't need his staff, that he can just hurl flame. So yeah, I just got away from you so that I could have some range to hurl the flame. But
Yeah, or else it would be at disadvantage.
right,
Correct.
right. So I just took the attacks because I was like, I got hit points. That's what the hell hit points are for. So I hurl a ball of flame by conjuring it in my hand and tossing it at you, but you dodge out of the way. You're like, now you're throwing fireballs, dude.
First, your arm stretched across the room. Now you're throwing fireballs. What the fuck? I thought you were just a dude.
Zima snores, kind of half like a lion and half like a bird. You know.
What about Gary, Greg, and Gus? They're both doing the same thing, probably.
Yeah, they're all passed out now at this point. Tusky, however, hears what's going on, and he pokes his head out to see what's going on.
Tusky is experienced in battle. He knows when something's up.
He heard the
can I-
whistle.
Can I, since I know where he is, because my imp is in there, can I attack him through the tent with the witch bolt now?
No, because you still need line of sight with the witch bolt. You can see him, but not have line of sight due to the imp being in there. Same as if you had like a mirror set up or something like that to where you could see him through that, but unless you were able to angle it off of the mirror just right, which like who knows how I would rule that. But you still need to have like a line where you can point to him and be like, this is the path that my witch bolt takes.
Flaps are
Yeah,
open.
which bolt
Corner.
the spell you can super familiar because it makes a connection between you and the target.
Well, the flaps in the tent are open, so if I rotate over here, I'd be able to see him, right?
Sure.
Okay, I'll just do that. And
Oh wait,
Yeah,
no. I'm sorry, cause the flaps, like how Arn didn't take the time to like tie them up, so like
Yeah.
he opened them and came in, and then they fell back in. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, just to be fair, I do kind of agree. I don't see a way that you can just shoot through the tent.
Hey, if the flap was open,
Enter the doom tent.
Then-
Enter the doom.
then I'd be all about it. But like I just realized that Arn had to lift it open, but he didn't tie it up, so
if I could, it's a canvas tent, right?
yeah.
You could just shoot through it. You can use a spell that doesn't need line of sight, just like firebolt or something. But
Well,
it
stab through the tent with my rapier and then step away because he won't be able to. He can't attack me, and he wouldn't see it coming, right?
I'd say so. That makes sense.
it would be at advantage because he would be unaware of you as an attacker, and you could step away without technically provoking an attack of opportunity since he would still lack line of sight to you.
Since I know that's where he is, I'm going to and try and stab his dumb ass. Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Wow. Did you just throw your sword away or throw it into the tent? I don't know what you
Oh,
did there.
I forgot though that you're also like attacking blind. So that should have negated it down to neither advantage nor disadvantage, but that's fine.
It doesn't really matter at this
I
point.
wouldn't be blind though. I know where he's standing. I can see him on the other side.
Right, but you're still not looking at him as you attack, you know?
I'll move back there and I will tell Electo that he is throwing fire and things are going crazy in there since I know that's happening at least.
Yeah.
I will at least accomplish something positive on this turn.
Okay. We're gonna go with Shatter. Since he has to make a Constitution save and Dragos missed him, he still doesn't know that we're outside of the tent. So would he possibly make that at disadvantage?
I don't. Sorry.
It's
I'm
okay
trying.
if not. I just wondered.
So you
Tent
want
would be good.
to
It's gonna blow.
you want to attack with what?
I was gonna use Shatter and just direct it at him.
Okay, but you need to have line of sight to him.
I don't know because Shatter, it's like you kind of place it. He can just place it like right outside the tent, like the
Oh,
wall,
I
and it'll
forgot
still
it's an
explode.
area of effect.
Yeah, it's an AOE, so I don't think.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius, so I would just use my ring to make sure that it doesn't hit anybody else in there, and I'm just targeting him.
Yeah, 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. So, yeah, basically, a 10-foot radius sphere would look like this, and if you place it like that, you would also hit you and Dragos. So we'll move it over a little. There we go. And
Remember, he has his ring that can they can choose.
that's right. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can just like be like, yeah,
You
just
can
pick.
drop it right on the tent, and would it
Yeah.
damage as well? Because I would love to get this tent out of the way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Blow the shit out of the whole thing. Yeah.
So
Just fucking demolish his tent.
but unfortunately it does say, oh well, let me just take a look again. I wanna make sure I get this right. Okay, so each creature makes a Constitution saving throw. Non-magical object not being worn or carried takes damage if it's in the spell's area. Yep. So you'll just like shred the tent to pieces.
Sweet, let's do it.
Okay.
So he'll need to make a
Yep.
DC.
So you target him. Control left click. Yep. And then under shatter where it says the save. Yep.
Nice, he failed.
Why did it say I had advantage? That's weird. Huh.
Whatever, it doesn't really matter. I guess
I
he
guess.
still failed.
Yeah.
And also, I'll do this, and I'll pack a power surge in there.
Okay. Don't forget to, yeah. Nice.
And the tent just like rips apart from the force of the shatter, so then
Yeah.
he can see.
Yeah. And as the chunks rain down like confetti, you can see the body of Darren like ripple from the attack in just like this weird jelly-like way.
Gross.
All right, it's my turn, and then I say he's a monster, and I charge him. And I slash him with my longsword as I'm charging him. Oof. Oh, you know what I forgot in the last round? I have 2 attacks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, too late. I
Yeah,
forgot
you
about
do
that.
now. I haven't
I
got mine
forgot.
yet, but you.
Okay, at least one hits. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the damage. 14, and I'm going to pop another smite off. Again, like electricity, like a bright white light shines from my sword, and as soon as I hit him, you kind of hear like a lightning bolt, like a crackling sound.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
And then, what else can I do? No, I think that's going to be it. I don't want to leave his range. Or you know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to stand here and rotate. And that way my friend Logan can have some advantage on his turn. And I say, Logan, attack him now.
Okay, I wanted to see if maybe I could make an insight check or something to see if looking at him and based on what I experienced do I get the impression of evil or just something beyond my comprehension?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll an insight.
Not in game, but like in D&D, these things are very chaotic. Like they have a very chaotic aura to them. So
Yeah, he seems as though he's what would be the right word? Uh like elating in the chance to like kill you.
Oh, okay, that's what I wanted to make sure because
yeah, pretty evil.
there was a small part of me that was thinking maybe he's like an avatar, something bigger and better that's not exactly evil, just greater than us, and I didn't want to just cut him down. But now that he's relishing this, then he's in the longsword.
Just like I taught you. Come on. Good hit.
Ah, there we go. And there, okay. Why did it do 2 dice? That was
Yeah, that is
weird.
pretty weird.
I only
It
picked
counted
up.
it as a critical. That's why.
Strange. I don't know why. Unless the hit were high enough to count as a crit. Did I get
No,
him in the throat?
a crit is a natural 20. I'm not sure why it did crit though.
That is
Yeah,
weird.
that's it. Okay, so it would have been 8 plus 3.
3, so it's
11.
yeah.
11. Oh, and I can use flurry of blows. Let me just do that. 2 unarmed strikes. Okay, that's not going to hit. And the second elbow. Uh, there we go. Okay, there we go. So it was 16
Nice.
altogether. The last was bludgeoning, though. So if I do finish him, oh, he's not finished. Never mind. He's still standing.
You gotta move too.
Okay, I
you,
guess it's his turn now.
you did forget to move, by the way.
Yeah,
There
there
you
we
go.
go. Move here.
And now surrounded by you guys, I drop all pretenses and
Transformers.
assume my slod form. And upon assuming my slod form, I become a terrifying uh oh shit green
Real quick.
green
Yeah. What
slot.
color is he?
I
Yeah.
was
The
yeah
green slots are kind of like the
yeah
necromancer kind.
yeah
Yeah.
yeah. So he is a green slod, and he uses his innate spells to cast fear on all of you. I think.
Oh shit, what's the save?
I think I can target all of you. Each creature in a 30-foot cone. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to check my. Oh yeah, I'm okay. I eat an attack of opportunity in
Or me,
order
right?
to step over here. I think. Let me check my 30-foot cone to just make sure, because I want to try and get as many of you as possible, obviously. So if I step right here, yeah, I can get all 3 of you. So instead of stepping there, I'll step here. That way I'm only taking 1 from Logan.
Okay, so I can just go ahead and roll.
Yes.
There we go. Ah, perfect.
Yes. But now
Excellent
I
game.
unleash my cone of fear from my clawed green slot hand at the rest of you.
Alrighty, is it a wisdom save?
I got it. It'll automatically do all this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all good. Success, fail,
Ah, Electro
success.
saved.
Arn,
Drago saved.
you are.
If the DC is 12, my aura does give me a +3 to my saving throws.
The DC is 12,
Oh wait, but that only gives me an
but
11.
that
Dang
gives you an
it!
11.
11.
Dang it!
I was just gonna say that, but it only gives you an 11. So, you are now feartened,
Ah!
for the next 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Yeah.
Do I get to save?
So you must take the dash action and move away from me by the safest available route on each of your turns, unless there is nowhere to move. If you end your turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight, then you can make a saving throw, and on a success the spell ends. So
Okay,
you have to go hide from me.
got it. Sounds good. I'll do that.
And then I failed to fearten any of the rest of you, so that stinks. And I will pass my turn, because that's my turn.
What does it look like? Does he open his, or he like a black mist comes out of his hand or something, or what happens?
I think it's the transformation. Witnessing it made us all have to save.
Yeah, and
Being
then
influenced by it.
as he stretches out his hand, like basically a wave of like mirage,
Yeah,
like
like
that
unknown
heat,
magic, like a
that
weird. Yeah.
heat, thing where like the wavy, like just this wavy thing that disrupts the visuals of everything, like courses through for a second, and you find yourselves like, you know, having an irrational thought of fear for a moment, and then Electo and Dragos, you quickly pull yourselves together, and you're like, what? Psh, that's a stupid thing to think. And then Arn, unfortunately, that fear begins to take a hold of you, and you're irrationally afraid of this green slot now, to the point where you have to run away. Zima comes out to see what the hell is making so much noise. Gus and Gary peek out of their tent, and they're like, what the hell, man? Or Gus and Greg, or Gary and Greg peek out of their tents, and they're like, what the hell, man? What's going on? but they're too drunk to like tell that the green slot is there, and they just see like the tent all blown to pieces and everybody like fighting. Kung fu fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
And Gus is still passed out by the fire, so he is just like passed out by the fire. But Tusky comes charging to Electo's side.
Did I know that you tried to fear us, or would I just sort of guess that happened?
Oh, I mean, you know that I did like something, some kind of power spell was unleashed, but I didn't have to like chant or do the shit that Electo does. So, like, you're not really sure, you know, like what kind of spell or whatever it was.
Yeah,
But
these things have a like innate spell casting. It just comes out
right,
of them.
but
Would I have an idea that Arn is scared because I can
yeah,
put
yeah, and you definitely know that it was from when this thing like stretched out its hand and that wavy shit came out of it, and you were like, "What is going on?" And then like, so yeah, you know what's going on to that extent. You just don't know that it was a fear spell per se, but you can start to put two and two together.
because I could go up and put heroism on Arn, and then he would be done.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana. At disadvantage though, because it's chaos.
That's a good idea.
Oh, terrible. So, yeah, no, you don't recognize it enough to be able to like counter it with heroism.
I still have
But
my
once,
action.
but once Arn starts running away, then you can be like, what you need, son, is some heroism.
So instead, I'm going to use unsettling words on the nasty guy here.
Okay.
Bonus.
Did you have to walk up to me to cast that or to use
I would
inspiration?
have to touch you.
Okay, so you should move up where you were, right?
No, I'm not doing it because I don't know what happened to you, so I can't. Do
Oh, okay, I see.
He's going to use cutting words instead.
Oh, okay, my bad, my bad.
I'm going to cast for my action. I'm going to cast blindness and deafness on him.
Okay. And then yeah, it applied the negative, but I still succeeded.
Right, Electo's going to kill it.
Yeah, I'd like to don't forget your bardic inspiration, by the way. You should use it here.
How much is that? Is that a D8?
From Dragos, it's a D6.
Okay, and I can add that to my attack roll, right?
Well, Dragos, you should let me double check. Yeah, he's got an effect that he can add to you to put the bardic inspiration on you.
Ooh. Okay.
And then it'll automatically apply. Oh no, that's Arn.
Put it on him
Oh, you put it on him too? Oh,
too. He has it as well.
okay, yeah.
I gave him.
Okay. I am going to try. Let's see. Let's use up my last second level spell, and I'll just do another. No, I'm gonna try Ice Knife at second level.
Okay. Hey, you hit.
Okay, so that's the first damage. And then he needs to make a save.
Which is right there, yep. Failure.
And for good measure, I'll use my last power surge.
Okay.
Oh, you broke his concentration. I'm not scared anymore.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Oh, that was perfectly played too, because it's your turn now.
Haha!
Yep. So as
Electo saved both of us.
Electo's ice knife slices through the air, the Slod is forced to raise his scaly arm, like lumpy, and the ice knife bursts against it, but he loses sight of Arn, and like there's something about like his third eye being in contact with him or whatever that powered the chaos magic that was fearing him.
Perfect. In that instant moment, like in an anime, he puts his arm over his head, and I snap out of it and immediately react like a true warrior and slash him.
Yes, but like in anime, it takes 3 episodes, and there's a whole lot of dialogue about like how in the ancient past they were like friends and now they're enemies, and
No! I
Right? And
miss.
you're just like, yeah, just hit him.
yeah,
Hit again.
that's
I do it
a
again.
very poor roll there, but not
Dang
as poor
it!
as that one.
Oh my god.
I even had bardic inspiration.
Yeah, that.
I'm just too scared, guys.
So
Sorry.
as you slash at him, he brings up his clawed arms and blocks your sword with his very arm.
And I say, he's too strong. But in my head, like an anime, of course.
Okay, let's see
There's
if I
a
can end
zoom in on
this.
my eyes, and I just say he's too strong.
Can you
Logan,
go
please save
back
me.
in time and kill your own grandmother before you were born? No, her kung fu is too powerful.
Logan, if you get under between me and him,
Let me see how I do this. I'm gonna run up to him and get him with the death punch. Hold on. Let me
with the death
move
punch.
up.
Oh, with what is it called?
Yeah, inflict wounds. So I hit
Yeah.
cast and I drag it over. Or do I hit attack and drag it over?
There you go.
There we go. And damage. No,
Holy.
not that many. It should have been only half that. It'll be the first 3. I don't know why I did that again.
Oh, do you have critical ticked off in the top right?
Is there a
No,
spell for that?
it's a one-time thing.
Oh, that why is it doing critical damage to him?
That I do not know.
Because both of his spells did critical damage. I don't know
Yeah,
what that
Yeah,
does.
I have
yeah,
no idea. I don't see anything clicked anywhere.
and I don't know like what it is because he's not vulnerable to anything. Uh, but
Maybe it's when I put the spell in, I messed something up. I don't know. It'll be what, 11? No,
well,
21.
there shouldn't be anything. I'm pretty sure I did something with the spell, not you. So let me just double check here. We're doing inflict wounds and 3d10 necrotic.
Well, the
And
first 3 damage he rolled were 21, so he should have only took 21 damage there.
Yeah,
okay,
it was 21.
so
I'm not sure if he's still dead if he only takes that much.
17 less so it'll say exceeded hit points by 11. So if he took 17 less, then he'd have 6 hit points left.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, son of a.
You almost got
Yep.
him, dude.
So there you go.
Wait, you're offhand.
As
No,
you
I can't.
stretch out your
Oh,
hand and send a prayer to your god, you touch him, and he is drained of some of his life, but he is still standing. And then
oh, he's gonna get a turn. Damn it.
he is going to multi attack and do 2 claws and a bite to I don't know. Is any of you like kind of damaged? Arn a little, Logan not at all.
I mean, Logan just hit him. I don't know. I don't know if he's
yeah.
a reactionary creature. He might just react.
Yeah, I'm trying to punch him right in the heart.
Kind of. I mean, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna attack Logan anyway because Arn's wearing a lot of heavy armor, and it really is like starting to piss me off. So, I mean, as the Slad, you know, like he doesn't want to keep clawing at armor, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. By the way, in Google, when I was looking for a picture of a slod, I typed in green slod, and Google said, "We're showing you pictures of green salad." Like it tries to
Nice.
like it assumed I was looking for salad instead of slod.
Critical
You got a
hit.
crit,
Oh
but it's a
no.
1, so
Ooh, you were heavily damaged as the monstrous abomination claws and bites at you, taking a chunk out of your forearm. Zima
okay,
sees
I
all
can
this
move.
going on and screeches and flies into the sky. Uh, Gary kind of stumbles forward and draws his sword, but like he unbuckles his pants and they fall around his waist.
Nice one, dude.
Greg is like, "Hey, why? Hey, stop that right now!" And he stumbles forward and tries to grab Logan.
Well, it doesn't look like their boss anymore. It looks like a
No,
monster.
yeah, but he's seeing double vision, so like
Oh, okay.
he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So he just tries to grab you, but he's got disadvantage because he's drunk.
Fucking dumbass. There's a giant frog monster in front of him.
I would have gotten a
Okay, I just
20, but I was drunk.
should I just use acrobatics?
Yeah, you can. But then I got high. But then I got high.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll. Try this again.
I mean, I had a chance, kind of, but no.
I just duck.
Yeah. So I go to grab you, and you're like, you do your drunken kung fu where you just let it roll, you know, right off of you. You're like, get out of here. Gus continues to snore by the fire, and Tusky, now that he sees all this, he's like, and he steps in front of Electo and Dragos and like stomps his feet and lets the green slod know that he ain't gonna be attacking his owner.
His friend, not his owner.
Yeah.
Dragos, do
Line of
it.
sight.
You can see under his legs. He's
Yeah.
gigantic.
Yeah, he's an elephant.
Okay, I'm going to try this again with the unsettling words again. And this time I'm going to use Toll the Dead.
Told that dead.
Oof.
Holy.
So I failed.
Epically.
And as your spell cuts into me, you can see me clinging to life.
Did that not kill him? I thought he only gained 6 HP, and
Yeah.
that just did 7.
Yeah, but then it was my turn.
Oh,
Oh,
you
bastard.
heal? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Bastard regenerated.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have been describing that. Yeah, you guys have been watching him regenerate from your wounds
Oh.
like pretty significantly, 10 hit points each round.
Oh, dang.
Even necrotic too, like even the touch. That's pretty.
Yeah, nothing has shut it off. You've hit him with, you know, different stuff. And
Okay. I see that he's looking, you know, pretty bad, even though he did heal himself a bit, that he still is looking pretty rough. So I am going to walk up to him And I'm just going to use Shocking Grasp. Oh, it still has my damage as 1d8. Hold on, let me fix it. Because now that I'm higher than 5th level, it should be.
Oh. Here. Yeah. Do you got it? Otherwise I can help you with that. I'm sorry. I updated all of your spells, but I forgot that some of the cantrips actually deal more damage.
If you could help me, that would be great.
Yeah, so it says reaches 1d8 when you reach 5th level. Yeah, that's what it is. 1d8 lightning.
Oh no, I think it was 1d8.
Oh, increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level, 2d8. I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry. I was like just trying to speed read that shit. There you go. Same with Firebolt. That should be 2d10.
Dang it. How do I miss when I'm like right there?
I don't know. How did you miss?
I grabbed like his sleeve and not him.
Yeah, you go to Shocking Grasp him and you ended up just grabbing part of his loincloth.
Gross.
Yeah, it actually is kind of gross. Now that he's transformed back into his slod form, there's a bit of moisture that you're not even gonna think about what it is.
Okay. Let's see what I can do. Again, 2 attacks. Okay, that's a hit. Nice.
That should not be a hit.
And then here we go. Oh, come on. Oh, that's enough. It's okay.
Oh, I'm
I
dying.
slash him in like the, let's say on like the ankle, right? I kind of give him a slash, and then he falls to one knee and he's dying.
Yeah.
And then just for good measure, while he's on his knees, I jab the longsword into his neck.
Okay. Oh
No.
man.
It's okay. I
You
jab it in
missed.
there, but he's dying anyway. But it's
Yeah.
it just looks cool.
Oh man. Logan. Or I assume, I'm sorry, Arn, is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna just punch this thing until it dies.
Okay.
Attack. Why did it roll like that?
Advantage because you are attacking an unconscious foe.
Okay, so it's supposed to. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I did hit.
Yeah.
16.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
perfect. Okay, and then flurry of blows. Let's do
Jesus, you're just
this.
pounding this thing.
I'm just gonna keep hitting him with my same like metal arm until it stops
Yeah,
moving.
smash his head in. Yeah.
Did that attack? Okay, hold on. I see what the problem is. It won't roll my dice if I'm holding the key to talk for some reason.
Oh.
So I've been re-rolling everything. I gotta release it. Hold on. So I guess a 12 misses and the 16 hits.
Yep.
And that's only 4.
It's okay.
Damn it.
He needs one more hit before he's like dead.
And if he's unconscious, he doesn't get his points back, does he?
You're about to find out.
Since I can move without an op attack, I'm just gonna move.
Good idea.
All right. You guys look at the Eldritch Abomination dying on the ground, and it is not recovering its hit points, regenerating. You finish it off and look around, badly wounded. Greg passes out after trying to wrestle Logan to the ground, and you guys know that there are many questions to be answered next time on Dragons of Starfall.
But now we know why we have the name.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's
Awesome.
watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.
It's about to get real.